Hey everyone, this is Sir Balo, and for this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you're going to create your programming task number one. Specifically, you're going to create the domain layer of your application. Now, as you can see in this screen, I've already created a Flutter application. I didn't modify anything. It's just the typical procedure of going right here sa command palette. And then Flutter new project, and then choose empty application. Yeah, and then once you click that, it will create the application in Flutter, as what you can see right here. So what we're going to do next, no, is we're going to create the structure of our project. And what do I mean by tawag na to? Structure ng project natin is we're going to create the folders dito sa lib, no, where the main dart is currently placed. So yung gagawin natin, no, is we're going to follow this folder structure, or the structure of our projects. And let me just briefly describe each folder, no. So yung core folder, we're going to put some important classes that we're going to use in the future. But basically, some of these examples are like the exceptions and failures. These classes are, or rather, all of the classes that are developed or created under this folder are used by other features dito. No, let's say feature 1 might use some of the classes dito sa core. Feature 2 will use some of the basta any classes where maraming gagamit or maraming magde-depend on those classes, they will be placed in this folder. And for the features, this is where we tawag na to, put all our Dart files na related sa project na mismo. So all the CRUD features, create, read, update, delete, will be in here. Now, ganito naman yung structure niya, no? So, we have here features, no? And under the subfolder, we have feature 1 and then feature 2. Pag sinabing feature 1, let's say for example, let me just visit the ChatGPT. And let's say for example in basic inventory manager na mobile app. Ito yung following features niya, and let's just say okay, the first feature right here, item management. So ilalagay natin the feature 1, the name of our folder will be for the items. Items. Yeah. Something like that. And as for the feature 2, na-mention dito stock management. So, we're going to name this second folder or feature number 2 as stocks. So, ganun. And then, each of these features has subfolders na naman for the different layers or the 3 main layers Flutter clean architecture natin. We have the presentation, the domain, and the data. And for now, we're just going to leave these blanks kasi yung focus lang naman natin for now is the domain layer. Now, under the domain layer, which is also ganun din dapat for each feature, no? What you're going to do is we're going to create the specific objects within the domain layer. We have entities, repositories, and use cases. And for each of these, let's say for example, sa entities, no? This is where we're going to enter na talaga the files, no? That contains the entities. For the repositories, yung repositories natin. For this for the ano lang for example, kung if the tawag ito, if the feature is items, no, related to items, create, read, update, delete items, syempre we are going to create the repositories for that item, the feature. Anyway, this will make sense once we're going to dive into the code, no? Now we're not going to actually do full manual coding, no, but we're going to use the help of ChatGPT to create our project. And so, let's say, for example, if you follow the instruction carefully, mm, you should be able to, by using this prompt, you should be able to receive response from ChatGPT na crude features. And now, iba-iba kasi yung pag sometimes ChatGPT will have a different arrangement of the features. Let's say, eto, no problem with this because yung create read update is sinort niya, nakasort siya by, for example, ito, item management. Ito, stock management. Sometimes, iba yung ano, okay, let me just open this one. Okay, wait. I think I got the wrong, let me just go, no, nasan yan? Oh, there it is, sorry. Ito pala. So, going back now, in this, for this app, no, inventory manager, no, nalista niya yung CRUD features, na-arrange niya yung CRUD features by categories. We have CRUD features for the item management, CRUD features for the stock management, but sometimes, iba yung pag-arrange ni ChatGPT. We have create features, and then read features. Kumbaga, yung pag-arrange niya is by, instead of by features, by CRUD, no? So, you're going to, in this case, you're gonna have to do this manually, no? For example, expense, no? If you can find right here another expense, so yun, you just categorize this uh, expense list, and then expense, yun. For this example right here is expense tracker mobile. Perhaps the first feature is about sa expense, and then the second feature is about the income, and then the third feature will be the budget. So tatlo lang naman yung main features ng application na to. Crude features for the expense, crude features for the income, crude features for the budget. But yeah, anyway, once you have this list of CRUD features, what you're going to do in ChatGPT is you're going to copy this. For your app project, you just need to focus lang on two main features. So, kung ano yung para hindi na kayo malito, kung ano yung pinaka first na feature that comes na lalabas, yun na yun yung gagamitin nyo. But if you are solo developer or solo ka sa project mo, you just pick lang one major feature. Usually yung pinakaunang feature, that's the most important feature. Obviously, for example, in this self-expense tracker, since this is about expenses, so you focus on the expense, crude features sa expense. Okay. Now, anyway, kasi you're going to copy this, everything. Let's say, itong dalawa na to. You're going to copy that, and then you open another ChatGPT prompt. Now, make sure, by the way, that you have signed in sa ChatGPT. You're not using the free version na without using the login. Kasi, I don't know, just to be sure lang, kasi mas, you can access the ChatGPT 4.0 much more no, kung kumbaga mas convenient kung mas naka-login ka in your account rather than not logging in. But anyway, here's what you're going to do now. For the first prompt, you're going to enter this one. Basically, just copy paste yung mga list of features, and then yung syntax niya, yung template niya goes like this. Okay. Here is a list of features for a basic uh, wait lang. And then mobile app. And then for market. Okay. So if you already have figured this out in your mobile app projects, madali na lang to. You just simply replace lang these brackets right here. Yeah, if expense tracker dito, expense tracker mobile app for budget conscious people. Ano. But yeah, after that, I'm going to paste all features here. And then the last one is it's just a keyword lang naman to prompt the ChatGPT to do nothing but save lang muna. Okay? So, ito yung template niya. Here is a list of CRUD features for a basic blank, the name of the mobile app, and then mobile app for, and then the market. Then paste all the features na kinapin nyo doon sa previous na conversation, and then you do this one. So, you dapat all of this should be available in this one. So, this is the example right here. Okay, and once you enter this prompt, it's going to, yeah, of course, it will tell you that, hey, I've saved the list of CRUD features, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Now, this is the most important one. And you're going to keep on repeating this for each feature. So, ganito yung template. I will just copy paste this. Okay. Okay. For the second feature, or prompt, no, for the second prompt number 2, this is prompt number 1, by the way. Yung gagawin mo is for the, okay, I'm going to put the bracket kung ano lang yung kailangan yung edit lang, no? For the feature, yeah, for the blank CRUD features, itong bracket to, the feature, di ba, in this example, item management yung nilagay ko dito. It's because we're going to, I'm referring to this one. No? That's why nga kailangan importante that for each feature you label them. Number 1, item management. That's for the first feature. Number 2, stock management. You have to label each set of CRUD features para ma-refer natin siya ulit in our future na mga prompts. But anyway, ito lang yung ano. For the second prompt, ganito lang, no? For the feature, okay, you just replace this for feature number 1, feature number 2, no? CRUD features, create the corresponding entity, repository interface, and use case under the domain layer of the clean cartridge using Dart. Now, this is important kasi baka ibibigay niya na code is Python kasi yun yung default niyang language. And then constructors have required. So anyway, ito lang yung i-edit mo, yung papalitan mo every time for each feature, no? And once you enter that, it's gonna give you these codes. So we have here for our entity item, and then next we have repository interface, item repository, and then use case, interactors. So for each CRUD, gagawan niya ng use case, so on and so forth, so on and so forth, so on and so forth, and that's it. So that's for the feature number 1. Now for the next feature, feature number 2, ganun pa rin. Again, yung kanina was item management. This time, we're going to enter this prompt again, but this time, stock management na naman. And once you enter that, it's going to give you, again, a list of entity, stock repository, use cases, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then if you are going to Going to make for the third one, three, in this example, three features yung gano'n ako dito. But yeah, gano'n lang. Same pa rin. Just repeat it. This one's for the sales management ng feature. So on and so forth, so on and so forth, so on and so forth, so on and so forth. But anyway, I hope that you already get what I mean. Ito lang naman ang prompts na kailangan nyo. Dalawang prompts lang. Ito, paulit-ulit lang to. Depende sa, ano, if solo ka, you're just going to enter this once. Kasi one feature lang yung focus mo. But for the pairs na groups, so dapat you're going to repeat this twice for the feature number 1 and then for the feature number 2. Okay? And once we're done with the prompts from ChatGPT, this one is going to be very easy na lang. No? Now, we go back right here to our Visual Studio Code editor. And then, yeah. Kalimutan ko nga pala. I have to create pa pala the folders. Sorry, I was excited with the prompts. No? But anyway, let me just... I'm just going to create these folders quickly. Okay, so new folder. And by the way, yung ginagawa ko dito is I just right click this with the mouse, yung lib yung right click ko dito, and then you just create new folder and then features like that. And then so for the features, again, remember yung subfolder nito is yung mga features. So for this example, we have item, or ano na lang, para mas specific, item management. Okay, bawal yung space ha, so you use underscore. Yan, okay. Then right click mo tong feature, yung main folder, and then ulit yun, stock management. Yan. Okay, so let's open this, or rather right click natin, no? And then we're going to create the... Okay, let's review kasi nakalimutan ko na. Okay, so ito features, andito na tayo. Feature 1, ito, item management. So we will start with the item management, no? So under the item management, dapat may data, domain, and presentation na mga folders. So folder, data, right click ulit, new folder, presentation, right click ulit sa item management, new folder, and domain. Yan. Now, sa domain, entities, repositories, use cases. So let's right click, entities, right click, repos. I'll just i-shorten ko lang to, pwede mahaba, no? Repos meaning repositories. And then presentation. I made a mistake, no? Hindi pala presentation, this use case pala. Okay. So anyway, now what we're going to do is go back to ChatGPT, and we're going to copy each code from here, no? So we have here an item class under the entity na object. So domain layer, we just copy this, and then we go right here, right click, and new file. So item class na yun, di ba? So we name this as item.dart, and then copy paste. And yeah, that's it. So I guess yun lang naman yung entity for this. Wala na. And of course, this is pretty obvious because this is for the item management na feature, no? And as for the repository interface, isa lang naman. So we just copy this, and then we go to the repos or repositories, create a new file, and item_repo.dart. and then paste. Now mag-error to because it is looking for this class, no? So kailangan natin siyang i-import. And wait, ano nangyari? Ayun, okay. So we just click the okay, yung ginawa ko is I just click this, hover the mouse, and then merong quick fix, no? Sa Visual Studio to na feature, no? Pag click ko, it's suggesting the import library. You just choose the second one. And yeah, wala nang error. So we have import the item class from the item entities in the folder. Yeah. And let's go to the use case. And we have right here a create item, the use case. So we go to use case, you right click this folder and new file, then create item dart, then paste. And then mag-error siya. So similar pa rin to. This problem will be fixed lang by importing the necessary classes. Yeah. And yun. And then we'll just continue with the remaining use cases. This one is for the read item dart, and then by the way, if you're using VS Code, you can just simply enter control, hold control, and then long press mo siya, then click mo yung or press mo yung period, no? That's a shorter way of importing. Okay. Next, new file, ano yung kalimutan ko? Update item. And then paste. Again, we have a shortcut right here, control, hold the control, and then followed by pressing the dot button sa keyboard. That's the shortcut. And yeah. And then is there anything else? Okay, delete item. Yeah, that's the last of it. Copy paste and yun. We are done with our item management feature. And that's also we're also finished with the domain layer for this feature. So I'll just go lang collapse ko lang to, no, because as for this one, same lang din naman what we did, no, but I'm not going to finish this para hindi humaba yung video. Anyway, nag-get yun naman yung point ko, right? Again, just like what we did with the management feature, first we create the layers sa clean architecture, presentation, then followed by, actually, there's no particular order, but yeah, just make sure lang that all three layers, the domain, the data, presentation, dapat andyan yan sila. Then as for the domain, again, since nasa domain layer pa tayo, just create the all folders right here, entities, what's that again? Use cases and repositories. Repos na lang for short. And yeah, and then diba, this is for stock entry. Of course, we just right click new file and then stock entry dart. Simply copy the code and right there. And that's it for this video. I hope that you learned something from this. And if you have any questions with this video, just leave your questions in the comment section, and I will answer that. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much about it for this video, and that would be all. And see you in the next videos. Bye bye.